What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back with my FanDuel MLB ConTENders, kicking it off today. Had some issues yesterday. My top 10 stacks on FanDuel for today. It is Tuesday, June 6th. It's going to be a good day. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. And the big one, you guys see the banner at the top of the screen. Do you want to sign up at Stokastic? This is the easiest way to do it. You can get 50% off your first week of Stokastic using the promo code SCORE. Click the link in the description. If you just want baseball, take a baseball package. You're going to get it for 50% off. If you're more interested, if you want more than just baseball, get our platinum package. Also 50% off. MLB, NBA, NHL, PGA, NASCAR, F1. I'm probably missing something. We got a lot more. Projections, ownership, boom, bust, all that kind of good stuff that you've heard about before. You can get it all right now for 50% off. So now we are rounding out the bottom of my top 10 stacks with the Nats, the Yankees, the Brewers, the Cubs, and the Angels. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we're taking a look at the Pirates. They are taking on the A's. They're at home. They are massive favorites. Minus 230 right now against James Caprillion. 5.1 run implied total. This is a great spot for Pittsburgh. Oakland is awful. 5% chance of being the top stack, 9% chance to be the top value. I think the price tags look good here for Pittsburgh. They're relatively cheap at the bottom. That's why you're seeing the 9% chance of being a top value, but there's still some upside. There's obviously some talent, the Brian Reynolds and Andrew McCutchens of the world. Jack Sawinski, second highest projection, honestly, for this team behind Brian Reynolds. I was reading it wrong. I thought it was McCutchen. I wasn't even right. I love getting to Pittsburgh here. The floor is so high because of this Oakland team being awful. Caprillion's not all that interesting. The main key for getting to Pittsburgh is the fact that they've got a 5-run implied total. And at number 4, we're going to my Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Mets. Carlos Carrasco on the hill for the Mets, and he's having a bad year, like a 14% K rate, 6 FIP. It's been really bad. He is not the person that he used to be. Braves are big favorites, minus 160 at home, 5.4 run implied total. You know the power potential at the top. 9% chance of being the top stack, 5% chance of being the top value stack. There's enough cheap bats here to really offset a 4-man Brave stack, but you're trying to get Acuna, you're trying to get Olsen, you're trying to get Murphy or Riley. That top 4, lethal for today. You want to get to Albies or something, get a second baseman, I think that's fine too. I want to attack Carlos Carrasco. He's not very good. And at number 3, we're going to Arizona for the Diamondbacks, taking on the Nats, although technically this game is in Washington, but they've got a date with Jake Irvin, and that's a decent date. 5.2 run implied total for Arizona. This is a great spot for offense, but they're a perfect balance. 9% chance to be the top stack, 9% chance to be the top value as well. Perfect combination of upside and cost. And you can get that throughout the entire lineup. Lots of flexibility. You get the MPE from Pavin Smith in the one spot. You're getting Marte and Christian Walker hitting individual spots. This is a really easy team to stack up, and they're in a great spot to do so. The fact that they've got a 5+ run implied total, even better. Functionally, the Arizona Diamondbacks are really easy to get to. It just so happens that there are 2 other teams that are way better options. The first of which is the San Francisco Giants. They are playing in Coors. They've got the Rockies. Dinelson Lamet on the hill for Colorado. 6.5 run implied total for San Francisco. That's why you just can't overreact. I don't want to say overreact. That's not the right terminology, but that's why you have to put them ahead of the Diamondbacks. There's just so much more expected scoring here. 16% chance they are the optimal top stack. Another 5% at value. It's not even like these guys are crazy expensive. You can still afford to get here, but up and down the lineup, whichever direction you want to go, this is an incredible spot. We're not surprised by this. We know what it's like to roster teams in Colorado in the middle of the summer, or I guess at least in June. This spot looks good. And I honestly thought they were going to be number 1, but they were just barely edged out by the number 1 team, their biggest rival. And that would be the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on Luke Weaver and the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati, which may actually be an even better environment than Colorado. 5.9 run implied total for the Dodgers, but home runs, that's where you get the big one here. You can get a lot of runs in Colorado, but Cincinnati, probably a better home run park. And if anybody's going to hit any home runs, it's going to be the Dodgers. 15% chance to be the top stack, 7% top value. You get 3 different positions to put Mookie Betts in: second, short, and outfield. That flexibility really helps. I don't have much else to say here. You're not really worried about Luke Weaver at this point. The Cincinnati park is fantastic. The Dodgers are basically an all-star team. Whether you want to go to Coors or whether you want to go to Cincinnati, you're going to be happy either way. Dodgers and Giants tied for the top. I give the slight edge to the Dodgers. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my MLB DFS contenders on FanDuel. It's Tuesday, June 6th. DraftKings version is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some of that money. We are back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.